How y'all doing? Welcome to Hoot's Live Tie. Let's see here. Live chat on? Anyone? Cool. Okay. Cool. I think I got that set up. What's up, Andy? How you doing, man? All messages. There we go. All right, let's get the show on the road. Just working on an order today. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Had a bunch of orders come in. Let's see here. Which I'm very appreciative of. Close. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. Oh, dude, it's been snowing when you're at where you're at. How much snow you been getting? And snow sucks when you're going fishing. That I promise you. It's not all that fun. All right, so let's get to time flies. I'm gonna tie this on a TMC 200R, but Arex has a hook I use on bigger ones, stuff like that. I haven't gotten the size 12 yet, but those are, I think, the 540 Sedge Caddis or whatever. About an inch. Dang. Dang. There we go. Send an email to Mongoose. I've had this vise for years and the jaws are finally burning out. So hopefully they'll send me new ones. If I remember correctly, they do a lifetime warranty. But yeah, this is for an order. It was also ordered with the Bennett Spring package. I got the package done. Stuff like that. So, and I finished the order today. No, I turned the thing around. Thank you for noticing. I turned the thing around, got some thing, but yeah, no new phone. I ain't that gangster. The only way I get new phones is if I drowned a phone. But thank you, man. Yeah, new camera angle. I like this better. As I've been able to do it with my phone holder the whole time. I just didn't know, not until not too long ago. But yeah, I can bring it in closer a little bit. It's not gonna wobble and knock over or anything. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Well, I hope you stay warm. It doesn't get too cold. So right here, I got some Simplify Classic Wax, good old A dot. Got some nice blues tunes in the background. Let me know if y'all can't hear it. I'll turn it up a little bit. For this one, I'm going to use my deer hair scissors. There we go. Alright. So what we want to do is do a thread base. You don't have to cut off your tag. I just do because it's just extra weight when you're doing something like this. It ain't going to be perfect. There we go. Right about there. Alright, then we're going to go back up to about here. Got some A dot. Okay. So we're going to get some deer body hair I got from Reading Supply Shop. And I bought a nice bucktail from there too. Yeah, here we go. And for the tail, what a nice tail. I like my tails pretty thick. You know, get closer by the end of the week. We'll end up down to -30 for 2 days. Man, I'm glad I don't live that far north, dude. I'm already having problems with cabin fever. And I've been outside a little bit. So we're gonna brush out all the down and stuff. You can use a dubbing brush or some kind of wire brush. Thank y'all for joining. Stuff like that. So, but yeah. There we go. Brushed all the under fur and all that stuff. That really messes with it when you're stacking. I'm gonna stack it. Go. Put in the deer hair stacker. I'll move this wire. I glued a pad on it and I don't like it. It takes forever to stack the deer hair perfectly. So, yeah, I normally just tear the pad off. There we go. So I'm just trying to pull out the stuff we're not going to use. And I slowly just bring my fingers down like that. 67 2 days ago, and here's some snow. Alright, so we got a little tail, and we want it to stick out. That's how I kind of measure it. And it's still a little too thick. There we go. That's better. I'm surprised it's still good. There we go. So I don't want that much sticking out. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll it all over to one side, take a loose wrap and another loose wrap and re-roll it over. All the way over. Pull straight down. Then zigzag through it. And this kind of helps lock the hair in. That's why you zigzag through. I showed you guys why you should do that right there. So it'll just catch up like that. And then go back through like so. And then you want to go ahead and cut the top before you let go with your other hand. There you go. Yeah, that tail might be just a wee bit too long. Might retie it. 67, then snow. Dude, I would lose it. There we go. Alright. You can do touching wraps going back. And if you do spiral wraps, it'll shrink your tail up a little bit. Either way is fine. I'm just giving you a heads up. Pull it over and up. There we go. I'm going to throw a few more wraps. There we go. Bam. No, it's not centered. That's better. Alright, so we're going to bring this back up and we're going to get some wire. Use some Simplify 0.01, I think it is. Yeah, millimeter. That's like your extra small for like your ribbing and stuff like that. What's up, Harley? How you doing, man? Guy that catches state record, unofficial, official state record. I still talk about it. I showed everybody. Yeah, it tails a little long. I'll redo this one, but for show, here we go. So this is what I was talking about. They got the light gold, which is pretty good. I like it. Hopefully soon I'll be able to carry it on my website. Just need to make more money. There we go. There we go. That's funny. With the readings, he just that's the guy. That's the guy. That is funny. All right. So now let's go with the dubbing. It's probably Harley's favorite kind of dubbing, squirrel dubbing, right here. This stuff's really good. It works good for nymphs too. It makes it really buggy. It's got the guard hairs of the squirrel. And we're just gonna put little pinches on at a time. Still gonna do the dubbing rope, but I'm gonna put it on here, little pinches at a time. There we go. Alright. There we go. Let's get that in there. There we go. Alright. Should be almost plenty. Probably too much. We'll find out. And just spin it away from you so it'd be towards your left. There you go. Is he touching around? And if you don't spin it away from you, it'll unravel. Oh, I gotta quit slouching. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's jump back a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. The unofficial, official Hoots Custom Fly State Missouri record holder, Harley. There we go. All right, so I'm measuring a hackle. There we go. See, with a lot of my orders, if I mess up a fly, I throw it in there with it. I'd send them an email, be like, hey, I messed up a fly, I threw it in there. A lot of times they're like, hey, it's not messed up. I'm like, yeah, it is. they get an extra fly for free, you know? I don't tie every fly perfect, but 100% of them I do. There we go. There we go. We're going to do 2 wraps. And we're going to spiral. We're going to keep our spirals close together, kind of spiral underneath and go straight on top. There we go. Beautiful. And this is actually one of my favorite patterns for either a stimulator or a rubber leg stimulator. Simple fact is, one time I was fishing down at Tailwaters of Beaver, and a few moths all of a sudden just fell out of the sky, and then a big old rainbow trout came up and smashed it. So I switched to one of these, and I had a blast. I was using it as a dry dropper. It was a size, I think, 12, maybe 14. Yeah, I think it was 12. And it just annihilated it. It's either hitting that or the dropper, which was what do you call it? Hoots River Wand. I also can tie them in foam too. They call them foamulators. Yes, definitely. Yeah, that's why I figured you would like this one. The tail's still a little too long. That's the only thing I don't like about it. The hackle's perfect. Everything else is perfect. It's just the tail. So here's a little trick I've learned over time. Cut this hackle up top, and it'll keep your wing from looking all separated and stuff and all discombobulated. There we go. All right. So now here's the fun part, stacking deer hair. Where's the deer hair? What's up? Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Where is it? Dude, I just had the deer hair. Now it's gone. Oh, I found it. Ta-da! Magic. All right. So get me not a very big pinch. I mean, this is probably too much. So actually, but we're gonna pull some out of it anyways. And I'd rather have too much than not enough sometimes. You can always take some out. It's a pain in the butt to put some back in. There we go. All right. Remember where I put it this time. Let's go ahead and pull out the short stuff. And you got that down and everything, man. You just pull that all out. There we go. Welcome to Hoot's Custom Flies, Blues and Fly Tying Extravaganza. Everybody just kick back, relax, pour yourself a nice bourbon, couple ice cubes, chill out, and have a good time. Oh yeah, I was gonna brush this out. Downstairs neighbors slamming all of her doors again. Excellent. There we go. I get done with this, I'm gonna play Call of Duty. Here we go. Alright. Stacking deer hair. She's probably gonna call police. It's gonna be funny. But it's alright. I got it all recorded. Alright. Perfect. There we go. Alright, yeah, that is pretty perfect. Here right there. So we want the tips just end where the tail begins. That's how I like to do it. And I just grab the tips once I get it all figured out. Take a loose wrap, and then another loose wrap on. Pull everything up into the side and pull down. While pinching on the tips, kind of holding it to the side. Kind of just zigzag through it, man. Just zigzag through it. There we go. And then just go back. Every little thing is gonna be alright. What I do is cut this right here. Bam. It's not really wise to let go until you trim, so you can tell what's what. And bam. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty. Even too. Pretty even. Alright, so I just normally just grab this stuff like this. Pinky out when in doubt. There we go. There we go. Alright. I normally tie a little bit faster, but I'm taking my time today. I've been time flies all day. Finished in order. It was a Bennett Springs package. I updated it, so it's not really what you're seeing on there. I took out the what do you call it? The zebra Hoot's zebra midge. It's my variation of the zebra midge. It's got flash and stuff. It's pretty good. Works great. But I took that out so I could put in the ugly princess, and then I added jig pig size 14 uh, size 14 original color, which did excellent today for a guy that does the front line fly fishing thing. The gala, I think that's right. It's going to be coming up here soon, or in February. So here we go. We got this. So all we got to do, cut this right off. That's why I don't cut it off, so I don't have to look for it. There we go. Huh. Check out my subscriptions for my TikTok. Get monthly discounts, and then when you get like the $6 one, you get free shipping, stuff like that. All right. Okay. Yep, it'll work. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and make us another dubbing rope. Here we go. This is kind of like my favorite fly to tie, my favorite dry to tie, when it's not size like 22. But for a good buddy of mine, I won't mention any names, but he likes these size 18. I finally got it to where I can tie a really good size 18 rubber leg stimulator now. Just for him. There we go. I'm going to spiral wrap. There we go. All right. Got that wing straightened out. Sometimes it pulls it to the side, but I do like 3 wraps all the way up to where the legs are. With the squirrel dubbing, SLF squirrel dubbing. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting ready to tie some size 18s. One of these. I'm pretty good at tying small flies, like pretty dang good at it. It's just my problem is my hands get heavy and I bend the hell out of a hook. Here we go. We'll cross underneath. Go straight up and down on the top. Cross underneath. Straight up and down on the top. Now I do 2 wraps in the back. And then when I get down to the thread, I do 2 wraps in the front. Like so. There we go. And then I will catch it. I'll try to catch it on top again. There we go. Well, that one's pretty. Yeah, actually, this one, I might keep it for myself. Just the tail's not perfect. It's a little too long. We'll go ahead and finish this. Where's my whip finish tool? And Wednesdays down at Bennett Spring, I think they have it at the church now. They have a live, or they do a fly tying group thing. Check it out, everybody. Thinking about showing up there, buying some materials and stuff. Can get some cool stuff from Dennis. And he told me he takes this stuff and puts it towards the group thing. So that's pretty cool. Alright. There we go. And that's where I get the glue for dries. I use this glue right here. It's called Woody's glue. Right here. And that's the cat that ties Cecil. He ties really tiny. He doesn't tie anything bigger than size 22. So put a little bit on top. What this stuff does is pretty cool. It goes right straight through the wax into the threads. All right. Well, ladies and gents, thank you all for joining me on this fly tying expedition kind of thingamabobber. But yeah, beautiful. Y'all be safe. Look both ways for you cross the street. Remember, top of the line for the tip of the line. Hoot's Custom Flies. It's not fishing, it's catching. Peace. Yeah, this is one of my favorite drives. Well, the ones with the legs. Definitely. Definitely the one with the legs. Definitely. Alright, how do I exit? Okay.